Morning, October 6th, Crypto Market Summary, where we're keeping a finger on the pulse of crypto, NFT, and shitcoin markets by looking at the macro environment. First, maybe a little piece of news here, looking at the OPEC announcement yesterday. So they basically were cutting, their decision is to cut up to 2 million barrels a day, which is about 2% of the global supply of oil. So what? What does that mean? Logical next steps. Not that there's any logic in today's world with all of the excitement going around and around the world. Oil prices increase. I think that's a given. Cost to deliver goods increase as gas and diesel prices increase, which makes sense. There is some ways to combat that, such as Biden releasing some oil supply from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. So okay, if he doesn't, not sure there's a whole bunch left there to actually release, but we have we have CPI, Consumer Price Index, on October 13th. Not sure, so that's backwards looking, right? So that's not going to incorporate some of the information and newly developed cost that this cut will produce. So I'm looking towards the November 10th CPI number. The headline numbers may come in higher than the consensus, going to be a very bearish sign. Core CPI numbers don't incorporate food or energy, so that could be one of the indications that it's just OPEC playing games and increasing inflation numbers. So, okay, inflation numbers increase. Feds, and then we have November 2nd. We have an increase. We have a federal interest rate decision. So, do they increase the rates here? That's $1 billion question. And then we also have the interest rate decision in December. So we shall see what happens there. So if the Feds increase interest rates, increasing interest rates, sometimes the market likes it if they feel like that's going to get us closer to the golden days. So something to watch. Obviously, it gets a little bit more complicated if we look at the announcement yesterday with the crude oil inventories from the it's the EIA. They were down 1.3 million barrels, which is green because indicates more people moving around, more information, more mobility. You'll see like during COVID times, inventories crept up, which means people weren't moving around and a little bit of a change in the economy. But that's the news we'll be looking at today. Let's get into the crypto market daily report, see what the numbers are seeing. I got a green mic here today. What do we have showing us? I got the coins. So 1375. ETH is back up over there. Hey, it's out of that. It's trying to break out of that range. BNB's 295. Bitcoin 22,000. That Solana 34.3. Matic 0.84. That's definitely over $1 trillion now. 1.008 trillion marketplace NFT marketplace volumes. So if we get into some Solana, what do we see in 75,808? 75,808 times Sol. So Magic Eden slowly coming down on the volume. Not great. What do we see here? Again, OpenSea just crushing 12 million. So the updates. There's another update that they had. They started rounding off some of the prices. People didn't like it. But they're changing it. They do now have a Twitter personality. So could be the Baroque that he does have in his name. OpenSea intern. CryptoPunk's still crushing too, hey? So I don't know. Gem. I don't see Gem. Gem's got to be going. The other thing OpenSea did is they made a new update too. Was last week, where you can bulk buy. So Gem was an aggregator where you can buy a whole bunch of different NFTs from bunch of different marketplaces, and it just picks the lowest ones. OpenSea did incorporate a feature similar to that. Haven't used it yet, so I haven't seen it. News story here is we're pretty low. NFT daily volume 20 million. People aren't trading. People aren't trading. What's oil prices doing? Still up there at 87, so 87.59. We're gonna round up to 88. It's OpenSea right there, just talking about that. Western Canadian Select looking at 66.5. So everything's going up. What do we got over here? Oil or gas prices in Europe up 175. What's the yield doing? I haven't really looked at these, or haven't heard a whole bunch of chat on any of my group chats. 3.75 still up. Dixie should be up a little bit. 3.2, 3.783. Interesting. You can kind of see like 10-year goes up just a smidge. Dixie goes up just a smidge. S&P goes down just a smidge. Smidge this, smidge that. 4.16 for the 2-year bond yield. That spread's still pretty high. Still pretty high. So we do have the U.S. payroll event coming up tomorrow. If that number is a little bearish, I think we can see some trouble. What do we got going on in the ENS world? Where are we at here? So the 20 triple ETH emoji? What? Look at all these volume. The 10K club, 2.515. Yeah. ENS, this time to gripper and ripper. Gripper and ripper. Oh, man. Did something change? Did something change? You know, two things in life that are for certain. It is something and change. You should say death taxes, but is it maybe I just goddamn. Why does everything change? Okay, well, there we go. Nothing ain't gonna work. It's not gonna go now. Guess we'll just be doing that manually for now. I wonder if there's a better way. I didn't put the. So what do we got to do here? This is the floor price. Oh, go back. Floor price kind of coming up. Autoglyph still number 1. They're the highest. Copy and paste. Whoa. Paste. Floor price coming up. So what did we see for the ENS 10K? 2.515. Man, those aren't moving at all, hey? Those ones still kind of just rocking out. So 3-digit palindromes, no, 47. So that's all right. 999 club is 35.9. So those haven't changed. What do we see here? Bored Apes coming down ever so slightly. Crypto Punks. What's the 66.7? No change. Not a lot of changes going on. I don't see too much here. Proof still there. Artifact Monolith. Ooh, Cool Cats. So Cool Cats had a big jump. They said that I guess they announced that they have some funding coming in from Animoco. So really big fund in the crypto space. I think they were just on GM NFTs last week. I think it was probably one of the best episodes I've heard in a long time. You know, the guy that runs that, I forget his name. If I tried to recall it, it would probably not be right at all. So I'll just save that embarrassment. But he's very well spoken, knows what's going on. Early investor in a lot of things. Putting a lot of money into the crypto space. Love to see it. 2.3 for consortium key. Not sure how I feel about that. Faded that. Shitcoin volume. What do we got going on in shitcoins? For new pairs, doesn't look. Oh, that was only 6 hours. So 3.8. I think I'm going to have to get back into this. Shitcoins are tough because you got to always be looking at it. So you're glued to it. 12,975. Close enough. BNB, what do we got? 3.9, 3.9, and 15,473. So again, transactions are high, but man, oh man, average token price is not. So that's, there you have it, guys. Have a great day.